What up, y'all? I'm back with a video. Today I wanted to discuss narcissism and the different types of games they'll play and ways that they will attempt to or succeed in hoovering you back. I think there's about 10 or 11 things I want to go over. The first one that comes to mind is they may send you a photo of a first date or something close to a photo in the love bombing phase where, you know, you were really falling for them and times were good, you know, and it was new and fresh. Okay, so I've gotten this on many occasions, and it usually is a photo that is generated from within like the first month or two, or the first trip you took on together, with some of the pictures that you've taken, so this kind of tugs at your heart, gets you to kind of, get the idea that, maybe something has changed, right? But we know that this disorder doesn't allow that. Their ego doesn't allow that. And their grandiosity. So number two would be, you may get a text that was supposed to go to somebody else, or like a FaceTime call is, I've gotten both a FaceTime call that was supposedly by accident, kind of like it was while they were at work one day, and I was going to the gym, I was off, get like a, they supposedly dropped their phone or nudged it, and all of a sudden they're on FaceTime with you, and they're, acting kind of coy, like they didn't know what happened, and their apologies for calling you because they didn't mean to, or just like a text with like a period or a question mark. You may get something like that, which doesn't make any sense, and that was, supposedly by accident as well, and they'll try to play that off. So that'll be number two. Next is they may have a situation that may occur where, they're in need of your help. Maybe it's a doctor's visit, or something along the lines of depression, or they had trouble in school and failed a test or something, kind of along the lines of a bereavement overload and a depressed state under the circumstances of a certain situation, to where they need your counseling, and they're, they want to get, some sort of, just somebody to talk to that they feel like cares about them. And so they'll play that off to get back into your life, maybe. And then, that again will tug at your heart if you're, genuine, at least the first, go around with this type stuff. So that may occur. The next thing that may occur is them telling you that they've changed, that they've thought things over while y'all have been broken up, and they've got rid of some people in their life that you had suggested were bad for them, in the past when you were with them and they just refused to even listen to you, or you asked them to like cut off like conversation with an ex that they supposedly were friends with, or they acted certain ways and were hard-headed about stuff and were just kind of set in their ways and their pride, and now they're coming back like saying that they have done some soul searching and they have made those changes, and in fact they may have, but that doesn't mean anything, and it doesn't mean those things won't ramp up again later on down the road when everything gets back to normal, right? So that was a tricky one for me. The next is kind of like a situation where you're the best person for them, and you're their individual that they see purpose with, somebody that they see their future with, and you're the only one. You're the only one that they ever were attracted to in this sort of way, that they are drawn to you, and we're just not finished. I don't believe that we're over. So that's a situation that may occur, and or just like we have a bond, or we have a special attraction to each other, and which is probably more or less, and I used to feel this way, but then you start to realize when you understand this pathology that's just the trauma bond that they placed you under, with the hot and cold, and the oxytocin and the cortisol and the dopamine in your body that's so jacked up from your adrenal glands, from all of the push and pull mechanisms that they have caused in you. And now you're feeling like, you have a connection with them, because you're actually kind of fiending for them, because that's the kind of feeling that it gives you when you're away from them, until you get over the trauma bond. And that's why they have titled it that. So those are some situations that may occur. They may, ask for your assistance because they need some help doing something, when in all actuality, they don't. They can get somebody else. There's always somebody else that is close to them, whether it be family or, but they're reaching out to you and they're trying to make you feel special. So that is a common situation that may occur. And I think that the last one would be them maybe doing a pop-up at your house, or calling you or texting you in relation to, can you get back to me, because I may have I'm looking for something that I might have left over at your house, and I wanted to know if you had found it, or if you could let me come over and look around, or if you could, get back to me, because it's real important to me. And so those are the different situations that may occur. And the one last thing that's happened several times to me was you'll have maybe the flying monkeys come at you and tell you a story that somebody that's close to them that has been talking to them, and they have been revealing to this individual that you all these good things about who you were to them, and how much they love you and miss you and want you back, but they just didn't feel comfortable going to you in person. So this individual will take it upon themselves, and the narcissist is aware of this, because they understand the control that they have on individuals, and it can be very powerful when when they are in their element, you know, they are very good at what they do. And I know a lot of people talk about how, you know, not so smart they are and lack of common sense and everything, and, you know, creativity and conversation and all that kind of stuff. And that's very true. But when they're in their element, they can be sometimes quite amazing at their devious actions. And the element that they have is almost sometimes is spiritual, or just to the ability of some sort of you know, magic. So and seduction and charm is to a whole nother level. So typically, you know, it's going to be, you know, and new information about, like, let's say they just got their degree, or, you know, they somebody passed away, and they you know, so some sort of information, you know, whether you know it or not, and it's going to get back to you. They want to use that as an excuse to talk with you. But anyway, those are kind of the different signs of Hoovers that may take place. All right. That's all for today. Soldier up, stand tall, love y'all, peace, we out.